Well, hello guys. In today's video, I find this slot machine. It's one of the few slot machines I haven't lost money on lately. But it did give me the urge to go to the casino, which is, believe it or not, I can see it right out my window. Well, I also found a whole bunch of other items that I want to show you that I haven't lost money on either. So come join me inside and see what I found. Some of it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go. Good morning, guys. It's almost time to start our thrifting adventure. Yeah, in a couple minutes, maybe less. So let me give you the trivia question, and then we'll be on our way. Later on in this video, I find a Curious George doll. Now, he's made by the Schilling Toy Company, and I didn't know that. So I had to research Schilling Toys a little bit more. And I thought that would make a good question for you guys. In what year did the Schilling Toy Company open? And in what state are they based in? Well, I'll give you those answers later on in the video, plus a few fun facts about the Schilling Toy Company. But for now, let's get this adventure started. As soon as I walked into this store and got my cart, I walked right over to this mug aisle because I saw this Minnie Mouse mug. It was only $1, but when I looked them up, they were only going for $6, so I had to leave it. Next, I saw this Facebook mug. It was also $1. But what it was is a mug they only give to their employees, so they sell for around $15. I walked over to the other side of the mug aisle to find more mugs, but they also had plates mixed in, so that wasn't too bad. The set of plates that caught my eye was this Nautica set. It was a patriotic theme. They were made of melamine, which is a pretty easy seller for me. They were only $4, and I think I could get 20. I decided to walk over to their shoe section and see what I could find. Well, right away, I saw this pair of Converse All-Stars. They were in really good shape. They were only asking $8 for them, and they go for $30 online. I walked right past that Halloween end cap because I have enough Halloween stuff for this season. And right next to that end cap, I saw this tin sign. It said 10 Rules of the Man Cave. They were asking $3 for it, and I know somebody out there will spend $20 to hang this in their man cave. So I wanted this. It went home with me. Next up, I came over to this aisle. It was full of stuff, but not stuff for me. But at the end of this aisle, I did see this Jolly Jumper. It's this toddler exerciser. They were only asking $5 for it, and they go for $30 and up online. I have pretty good luck selling baby items, and this one went for pretty good money. It sold for $36.95 plus $11.95 shipping. Now, since I only paid $5 for it, I was pretty happy with that profit. Okay, now back to the video. Well, there was no place left to look, so I figured I'd come over to their furniture section and see what I could find here. Well, I did see these 2 cat planters. They were really nice looking. They were asking $5 a piece for them. They were pretty well made. But you know what? I ended up leaving them, but I think I should have taken them. Oh well, I'll meet you guys out in the car. Well guys, I'm going to be heading to a garage sale next. But before I go, I want to remind you guys about my Team Geno koozies. Now, there's a link below if you want to buy one. These keep your drink so cold, it's really kind of amazing. Here, watch. Wow, look at that, cold. Just keeps things cold for probably 10 years. Wow, it's even getting cold in here. These things really work. Okay, I'm going to drive to the garage sale and try to warm up, and I'll meet you guys there. Ooh, it's cold. This garage sale is maybe 5 miles from my house. Not much further than that. Well, let's go see what we find. When I got here, the first thing I noticed was that he had a lot of old toys and stuff. So I knew that this wasn't a normal garage sale. It was more of a collector's garage sale. But I figured you never know. Maybe the prices will be okay. I was just looking around and see what I could find that I liked, and then I was going to ask them prices. This table was just full of glassware, but nothing for me. When I got to this section of the garage sale, I started to find stuff I was interested in. There was this Star Wars VHS set. I passed on it, but I liked it. There was this Mickey Mouse 35mm film. But believe it or not, it wasn't worth much. There was a few other Star Wars toys, and then I moved on to the next section. I had picked up a few items already, but I still wanted to see what else he had to offer. There was this old bow and arrow set, but that definitely wasn't for me. There was some fishing equipment, but he was asking way too much money for it, so I moved on. This Halloween stuff, he had marked at 25 to 50 cents a piece. Now I would have picked up some of it, but it obviously had rained earlier because this stuff was soaking wet and useless to me. Okay guys, I'll meet you out in the car and show you what I got. That guy actually priced this stuff pretty high, but I did manage to get a few items. First one I got was this Curious George balancing monkey. He wanted $7 for it, and after a lot of negotiating, I got him down to $3. And it's a nice toy, and it goes for about $25. The next thing I got was this Texas Longhorn belt buckle. One of the few items he priced properly. He wanted $2 for it. I said, don't even bother dickering with him, just give it to him. And they go for between 10 and 15, depending on the day. The last item I got was this casino slot machine. It really works. Comes with the batteries. Here, listen.
Welcome to the Ultimate Casino. I'm your dealer, Mr. Max Bet.
Pretty cool. And they go for about $20, $25, and I picked it up for $5. Okay, well, it wasn't a great stop at a garage sale, but it was definitely worth me stopping by. Okay, let's head to the next store. I'll meet you there. When I got to this Goodwill, I was a little shocked. I was the only one here. I've never been to a Goodwill where there was no one in it, so I took that as a good sign and just started to look around. Well, right away on this first aisle, I got pretty lucky. See that horse figure up there? Well, that's a painted pony. Now, I've told you guys about these before. You usually can pick them up really cheap. This one was only $4, and they go for between $50 and $100. So you know where this went? Yep, right in my cart. What kind of trip would it be to a Goodwill if you didn't go to their mug aisle? Well, I saw this parrot head mug. They were asking $2 for it. The handle was shaped like a parrot. It said Margaritaville on the back, which meant they probably sold this in Key West. I figured I could get $15 for it. Next, I found myself on this aisle. The first thing I saw was that dragon. It was $4. It was a little too much for me, so I put it back. Oh, do you guys know why most times they're depicted holding a ball? Because the ball represents power and wisdom. Wow, this is an educational channel. Let's go to the next aisle. I was walking past the shoe section to get to the toy section, which was right beyond it, when I saw this Bratz doll set. The box was not in the greatest condition, but it was still new. It was $5. Online they go for $30. I figured with my damaged box I could still get $20. When I got to this row, I noticed those people behind the shelf. Yeah, people were starting to come in. But that didn't bother me because I found some pretty good stuff already. I saw these bingo buddies. They were $3, but they only sell for $10 online, so I left them. Then I saw this wood hat rack for $2. Believe it or not, these go for between $12 and $15. So I put these in the cart. Over on this row, I spotted that cute little boy and girl figure. Well, it was a lamp or a nightlight, but it was really pretty. It was really well made. It was made by Ardalt. They were asking $5 for it. I figured I could get $20 online, so I took it home. I had decided that it was time to just head up to the cashier and pay for this stuff. But I took one more glance inside these new bins. I had looked at them when I first got here. Still nothing. Okay, I'll meet you guys out in the car, but only if you want an answer to a trivia question. Well, guys, this video is about to end, and that's always a sad time for me. But before I go, let me give you the answer to today's trivia question. In 1975, Jack Schilling opened up the Schilling Toy Company. He opened it up in Andover, Massachusetts. Well, the company specializes in reproductions of old, classic, and tin toys. And they're pretty popular at doing that, too. And they're one of the biggest. They also, in 1992, they got the rights to make the Thomas and Friends line. And that was big for them. They're still in business today, and they're still making reproductions so we can remember all the toys we used to play with when we were young. Okay, well, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.